controversy and pickles. Well, first off, the pickles. My son gave me this shirt for Christmas and asked that I wear it in one of my videos, so thank you. And the controversy, I released a video on your money math in your mortgage business and how to take your cost to acquire a customer divided by the lifetime customer value and you get your money machine number. And I had a number of people that I respect and that are really high up in the mortgage industry send me private messages. I think that's why we went viral on TikTok. I think we got over 10,000 views in the first day. And they said, well, Chris, what about profit, right? That's a revenue metric of just how much revenue comes into the business. But if you spend it all, there's no profit left. That's not good. And I totally agree. But it's very difficult to have the profit discussion in the mortgage business because everybody's got a different deal. Everybody's got a different scenario, right? So what I'm going to do in this video is give you two guiding principles that have helped me look at profit and increase profit within the organization so that you can do the same in yours. The first is look at every process or expense that you have in your business as a profit center. I'll give you the example of the underwriting process. So if you take a look at your funding ratio, how many of the deals or the applications that you actually take turn and fund into deals? And you look at that process, it's a cost of underwriting, right? But let's say, for just number's sake, we're closing 50% of the applications that we take. And then we start to work with the underwriting department on different ways that we can get these deals funded. At Success Mortgage Partners, they have an entire team of people that meet every single day that look at these loans that might not close and they find ways to close them. Allison is lovingly referred to in the Breakfast Club community as the honey badger. They get more deals funded. Just is. Well, that's not a profit center. So if you start measuring and you say, hey, my funding ratio is 50%, and you increase that to 75%, you can take the same amount of applications and close 25% more business because that's found money that you've now brought across the line. So instead of just looking at underwriting as a function or a cost of the business, look at it as a profit center that you can measure and increase and create more profit. So that's number one. I would also say, if you want more in-depth topics, because I have to try and keep these videos to like 3 minutes long. And so at the Loan Officer Breakfast Club, you have access to Carl White, Steve Kyles, Frank Garay, myself, the entire brilliant Mortgage Marketing Animals team on that call. And we go deep into these topics and give free coaching every morning at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. Go to loanofficerbreakfastclub.com, sign up. There's over 20,000 loan officers in the Facebook group and the community. It's an incredibly valuable place to be. Now, the second thing is save 30% of all of the income that you get from your mortgage business. Now, what does that have to do with profit in the actual business? Well, if you take a look at the end motivator of why you're running the business and why you're doing it, if you're saving 30% of the income that you get from your mortgage business, you naturally start to look at the profitability of the organization because you want to increase the profit so you can increase your income, so you can increase the 30% that you're putting into long-term savings. And that takes you back to your business where you can look at efficiencies and look at different ways that you can run and manage your business so that it is more profitable. So if you take those two guiding principles of there is no just expenses, every expense should be looked at as a profit center and a way to find profit, and saving 30% of everything that you make and increasing the number so that you can save more in your personal life, those two things I think can be huge drivers. I would love to continue this conversation with you over at loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. I'll see you there.